Hey guys, so the sun's going down and it's a Sunday, and I got onto this topic with one of my friends in the hot tub last night, and I felt that I should make this video while I do my makeup today. I don't know why I'm doing my makeup. I just love doing it for fun. It's been a second since I've done my makeup for fun, so I'm gonna be doing my makeup while talking about this topic. I've actually been getting this question for a really long time, and I never wanted to make a whole video on this because I feel like some people might get the wrong idea, and I just want to disclose before we get further into this video that this is not a what I eat in a day video. This isn't going to be anything like that. This video is just going to be me explaining my theory on why I think, or how I think I slimmed out my face. I think all face shapes are beautiful. I personally didn't see a huge difference in my face until I looked at older footage and pictures, and if you're one of those people who don't think that there's a major difference, you can definitely click out. I don't think there's a major difference, but I think there is a difference, and if you're interested in seeing how I did this, then keep watching. I'm gonna cover up this burn mark. During that time period, I was just going through a lot of unhealthy habits, and I made a video this past summer about my 2021 glow up. And in that video, I touched base on all the lifestyle changes I made to give myself an internal glow up. But if you guys want to specifically see a video on the face structure difference and how I slimmed out my bloated face, then keep watching. So if you guys have watched my videos since the very beginning, you would know that the bloated face that I had in 2020, you guys would know that's not the face I started YouTube with. I always had, like, I was born with a very defined jaw. That is a face shape I've always had and Nikki's always had. And somewhere along the line, I got caught up in a bunch of stuff that resulted in my face bloating. I had no idea that like lifestyle factors had a lot to do with what was going on. Yeah, so I had no idea I was contributing to it. I know the number one question I've been getting was your face that swollen because you were recovering from surgery? And obviously, like, your face is gonna swell when you have trauma on your face, but if you look at my videos before I got that like facelift and like eye surgery, my face was like slowly already doing that. And I'm gonna go through like all the lifestyle things that I was doing that I didn't realize contributes to like a bloated face. So the first bullet point I'm gonna talk about is drinking, partying, and alcohol. So I'm sure you guys have noticed online, as soon as I turned 21, I like entered the world of partying, and it kind of persisted. And then in the pandemic, that's when the face swelling like was getting its worst, even before my surgeries. When you party, it's more than just the alcohol. It's staying up like very late and not getting good sleep and sleeping in and waking up and running to a fast food drive-through to get a coffee. And you know, when you're partying, there's one a Grubhub really late at night. And so I'm making this number one because I think this was the number one lifestyle change that helped. I think before, when I started YouTube, I wasn't into like the partying phase. The more and more into my early 20s / mid 20s I got, the more going out I was doing. And obviously I still party, but I was like excessively partying and there was not much to do. And every time I would wake up hungover, I would not only feel awful and eat awful, but I would notice like I would get like a post-drinking swollen face. My eyelids would be swollen, my like neck would be swollen, my like down here would be swollen, like my cheeks. So basically when you drink alcohol and you're hungover, your body's too busy trying to break down the poison you drank last night, so it's not putting your body's like main jobs first. So the morning after drinking, your body is really hyper focused on clearing the alcohol, so it's not gonna focus on all the other things your body should be doing. When I stopped partying as much and I stopped being hungover as much, I noticed a huge difference in down here, like in the cheek area. Another thing I want to talk about, number two, is prednisone. Prednisone, or any source of steroids. Nothing against steroids. They have totally saved my life in the past. I don't hate steroids, but it was definitely a huge factor in what was going on. I have pretty bad hypochondria along with my asthma, and during the pandemic, you know, I was always scared that like I couldn't breathe. I was taking prednisone all the time. I can make a whole video on my hypochondria, guys, but I was taking prednisone so much and I ended up getting really bad adrenal fatigue. So that definitely had a lot to do with it. From all the urgent care visits to the steroids, this simple change I made was like just going to my primary care doctor instead of running to an urgent care and like a quick fix. They don't know your records, they don't know your history, they don't know if you were on prednisone 2 months ago or 3 months ago or 4 months ago. So I try to only go to like an urgent care if it's like an emergency. My eyeshadow is this Tarte Rose Gold Clay Pot. I don't know your health. I don't know what you would need to take prednisone or steroids for. The third thing I want to talk about, filler. So I haven't gotten filler since November 2020. So over a year ago. Sorry I keep looking at myself during this video. It's just because I'm talking about my face, so it's obviously I'm looking at myself. But one thing that a lot of people who get filler forget, and this is like the pattern that I fell into, is that sometimes if you get too much, it migrates. Like if you get lip filler, it'll go up here, or if you get cheek filler, it can move up here. You don't know how your body's gonna react to things. So I started really noticing migration in my lips. So if it was doing it in my lip, obviously it's doing it everywhere else. So if I was getting filler in my cheeks to try and like give myself a slender illusion, it was probably contributing to the fuller face and not to giving a slender illusion. And I can't pinpoint exactly which one of these changes affected the face shape the most. I started doing these things all around the same time. So basically, I didn't like how full my face was getting, and I kept getting filler like in my cheeks to try and slender my face, and like Botox here to try and like narrow it. But in reality, my body, I think, was like, what the fuck are you doing? Overline my lips, because I don't get filler in them anymore. The last thing I'm gonna talk about is diet culture. I can't tell you how many times in that time period I was always trying new diets. I was desperate and I was looking into so many different diets. I was trying a new diet every 2 weeks. First of all, it's so bad for the body, like just switching up your diet so much. I was thinking if I just changed what I was consuming, that would change. I think the fact that I was like not treating my body nicely had so much to do with that. I feel like when you're kinder to your body, it shows. Even though I try to eat sugar-free for my PCOS, at the end of the day, I haven't done a diet video because I don't diet. And I think that was the major change I made for my life that first of all made me so much happier. I think in a way, my body's been like, thank you. I was drinking lots of coffee back then. Secondly, I wasn't as active as I am now because the coffee crash would happen way sooner than people usually say. Like I would have coffee at like 10 or 11 or whenever I woke up, and then I would crash at like 2 or 3 and not want to move, not want to walk, not want to do anything, not want to clean the house. The coffee crashes were so real, and I think I wasn't as active as I should have been because of the coffee crashes, and I was unhealthily drinking coffee, and I think drinking that much of coffee definitely messed with my hydration levels, which probably also contributed to that. I hope this video was informative. No, I did not get any surgery to achieve my lower half of my face right now. Whenever I get any surgery, I love to stay open with you guys because I feel like a lot of people aren't open about that stuff, and I want you guys to learn through my mistakes. I was considering it back then. Like I remember I looked into buccal fat removal and like all that stuff, and one really honest doctor told me the only way you'll get it to go down is if you just leave your face alone. I love that doctor. But that's it for this video. Your face is beautiful the way it is. I'm always here just to promote health and happiness. If you guys have any more questions, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next fancy vlog. I've never done a chit chat get ready with me. Let me know if you guys liked this. Bye.